In this presentation, we will try to solve one gate problem and one TIFR problem on set operations. So let's get started. Here is problem number 1. If P, Q, R are subsets of the universal set U, then P intersection Q intersection R union P complement intersection Q intersection R union Q complement union R complement is, these are the options available. And this question has been asked in GATE 2008. I would encourage you to pause the video for a while and try to answer this question on your own. I hope you have tried your best, so let's get started. Here we have this expression P intersection Q intersection R union P complement intersection Q intersection R union Q complement union R complement. In order to solve this particular expression, or in order to simplify this expression, what we will do, we will use a different notation. Okay, we will use different notation for intersection, union and complement. Actually, there is no need of any different notation for complement, but we will use different notation for intersection and union. We will use dot for intersection and plus for union. The new expression must look like this: P dot Q dot R plus P complement dot Q dot R plus Q complement plus R complement, right? So this is our new expression. Now, what we will do after this? Here we will take these two expressions first, that is P dot Q dot R plus P complement dot Q dot R. Let's just try to simplify this first and then we will move on to next. Okay, let's just take this expression first and let's say Q dot R is equal to B. Here you can see Q dot R is common. So let's take Q dot R as B. So this becomes P dot B plus P dash dot B, right? Or P dot B plus P complement dot B. Now here we will apply distributive law. A intersection B union C is nothing but A intersection B union A intersection C. We already know this, right? Here we know intersection is replaced by dot and union is replaced by plus. So this is similar to this expression, that is A intersection B union A intersection C. Here A is obviously B, B is P and C is P complement, right? So we have P intersection B union P complement intersection B. Here we can replace this expression by this expression B dot P plus P complement according to the distributive law, right? Isn't it like we have taken B common from both sides? So next time when you see such expressions, you know what to do. Just take things common, right? Here it is similar to taking B common outside, and here inside we will left with P plus P complement, right? So this is our new expression, that is B dot P plus P complement. Let's just replace this B by Q dot R, and this is how it looks like. Q dot R dot P plus P complement, right? After replacing this P dot Q dot R plus P complement dot Q dot R by Q dot R dot P plus P complement, the new expression looks like this: Q dot R dot P plus P complement plus Q complement plus R complement. After this, we know that P plus P complement is true or tautology. So here we can replace this expression by Q dot R, right? So this is how it looks like: Q dot R plus Q complement plus R complement. This is what we left with. Let's just try to solve this expression now. This is our new expression, that is Q dot R plus Q complement plus R complement. Let's take this expression Q dot R plus Q complement. Again, we can apply distributive law here. According to the distributive law, A union B intersection C is equal to A union B intersection A union C. In this case, we have Q complement plus Q dot R, which is equivalent to A union B intersection C. Here A is Q complement, this is union, and this is B, this is intersection, and this is C, right? A union B intersection C. This is equal to A union B intersection A union C, right? And this means this is equal to Q complement plus Q dot Q complement plus R. We know that Q complement plus Q is true or tautology, so this becomes Q complement plus R. So we end up with this expression, that is Q complement plus R. So we can replace this Q dot R plus Q complement by Q complement plus R. And this is what we left with: Q complement plus R complement. We know that R complement plus R is equal to 1 or tautology, right? So this can be replaced by 1 by complement law. Isn't that so? So this is Q complement plus 1. We know that one union with anything is always a tautology. This is true by domination law, right? So this becomes 1. And we know the meaning of 1. We know this is universal set. Isn't that so? In set theory, 1 means universal set and 0 means empty set. So this is what we have obtained eventually. So option D is the correct option. Isn't that so? This option is the correct option. Now let's just try to solve problem 2. Let A and B be sets. Let A dash denote complement of set A with respect to some universe of discourse, and A minus B denote the set of elements in A which are not in B. Set A minus B is equal to what? This question has been asked in TIFR 2010, that is Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. I would encourage you to pause the video for a while and try to answer this question on your own. I hope you're done. Okay, let's move on to the solution. This is a very simple question, let me tell you. We have to identify what is A minus B. Let's try to solve this question with the help of Venn diagram. We know what is A minus B. A minus B is only A, right? Only A and not B. Now what is A minus B? This means only A and not A minus B. We must exclude this and we must include this. So we left with this intersection, right? So A minus B is nothing but A intersection B. So it is clear that option D is the correct option, isn't that so? A intersection B. There is one alternate way to solve this question, although with the help of Venn diagram it is very simple, but there is an alternate way to solve this question. A minus B is actually equal to A intersection A minus B complement. Why is that so? Because we know that A minus B is nothing but A intersection B complement, right? So A minus B, if we say this is B, let's say this is B, then A minus B is nothing but A intersection B complement. And after replacing B by A minus B, this is how it looks like. A intersection A minus B complement, right? So this is A intersection A minus B complement, right? And we know this is also A minus B, so we can replace this by A intersection B complement. Now what we left with is, we left with this expression A intersection B complement. We can apply De Morgan's law here. This becomes A complement union B. This is by De Morgan's law. And you can see this is the expression that is A intersection A complement union B. Here we can apply distributive law. This becomes A intersection A complement union A intersection B. We know that A intersection A complement is phi. This is by complement law. Now phi union with A intersection B gives us A intersection B. This is true by identity law, right? So what we left with is A intersection B. Option D is the correct option, right? Okay friends, this is it for now. Thank you for watching this presentation.